Good afternoon, friends and fam. Let's talk. I want to address something, and I wanted to speak to a specific person in this live. I know I get a ton of requests as far as where do I start, and really the answer is different for everyone, and it's a variable answer. There are some people who are just ready to go and they already are active and they're just looking to get better, um, and they're looking for an extra edge. And there are some people who are not, they aren't active and they just don't know where to begin. And you are the person that I'm speaking to. If you feel like you just don't know where to begin in exercise, this is a new frontier for you. Maybe you've shied away from the gym for many years for whatever reason. And now you're at a point where you know you need to do something, you want to do something, but you just don't know what to do. I wanted to outline just a formula for you to follow to get moving in the right direction. So you may not feel as though you're ready for training yet, and that's okay. Or maybe you want to be ready for training. Maybe you would love to join us. You see what we're doing with our early group classes, and you think this is something that you want to take part of, but you're not there yet. And that's okay. Here is a framework that will help you get to that point in 4 weeks. I want to share this basic framework. It's an intro framework, and it's going to consist very simply of our main body movements. So we're going to take just 4 exercises. We're going to do 3 rounds total of 4 exercises. What that looks like is we're going to take a push movement. We're going to take a pull movement. We're going to take a leg movement and a core movement. So these are basically the 4 areas that define every muscle group in our body. Everything either pushes, pulls, it's a leg workout, or it's core. So 1 of each, 3 rounds, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off to move from one exercise to the next. So examples, what would this look like? Well, if it's a push movement, a push-up, or a dip, or anything that's a push press or pushing away. Anything with a push, movement number 1. Movement number 2, a pull movement. It can be towel rows where you're standing on a towel with with an end in each hand, and you're rowing, pulling back as hard as you can for 5 seconds, down. Pull again hard, 5 seconds, down. Doing that for 30 seconds as a pull movement. It can be using a doorway where you squat, and as you come up from your squat, you're pulling yourself up using a doorway. That's another pull movement. You can lay on your back, drive your elbows back behind you isometrically and squeeze, and that's another pull movement. Examples of a leg movement: squats, lunges, step ups, deadlifts. All of these movements, like doing a deadlift with a towel, in the same way you would do a row, except instead of moving your arms and driving your elbows back, you're standing straight up, pulling as hard as you can, and then back down for 5 seconds. This is a great leg exercise. And then finally, as a core exercise, anything that's a twist, maybe it's a Russian twist, anything that's a sit-up, a crunch, a plank, whether it's a standard plank on your elbows, on your sides, on your hands. Maybe you do a plank from your hands and you're raising legs and you're switching legs. Any one of those variations is a great way to get started with a core exercise. So once again, as your base to get you ready for actual harder exercising and to get you moving, this is what you want to do as an intro. A 4-week program of just 4 exercises, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds to transition from your push to your pull to your leg to your core, and do that over 3 times. And that is all you're going to need to get you started in moving and getting ready to get to the next phase where we can really start to do some work. And once you're ready and you're in that position, you can reach out to me. Let me know, hey, this is what I've been doing for the past 4 weeks to get ready. I'm ready to move forward. Let's go. And at which point we'll plug you right into one of our group classes early in the morning, get you situated, and we'll really start to attack your health and wellness goals for the year, because I know you have them. And just because you have had a past where you didn't know how to start doesn't dictate your future. Now we know how to start. Now there's no excuses. So get started, reach out to me. Looking forward to hearing